What's up, guys? I'm Mike D'Antonio, founder and CEO of StockedUp. Welcome back to the Stocks with Mike and Tom show. In this episode, we're gonna be going over our predictions for the stock market this week. We're going to be talking about what the insiders know about the stock market that really no one else is seeing. We're also going to be talking about the potential trade war with Apple and China. And then, as usual, we're going to be talking about the momentum plays that we're going to be watching for this week. And then we have a $4.5 million option that we have our eyes on this week. And then, as always, we're going to be answering your guys' questions from the previous podcast. So that being said, if you are new to this series, don't forget to subscribe, and you'll be able to see our daily stock market analysis / watch list videos every single day on your homepage. But with that being said, Tom, if you want to tell us a little bit about Apple and the trade war that's going on right now.
Yeah, definitely, Mike. With Apple and the trade war right now, there's a lot of competition going on between Huawei and Apple. And just keep in mind, guys, it's called Huawei, okay? It's kind of a weird pronunciation.
Yeah.
But Huawei and Apple, they're under some intense trade war right now because pretty much the U.S. is blocking Huawei from using U.S. technology for their chips and their 5G applications. And this has caused China to come back and say that they will roll out countermeasures against U.S. companies just like Apple. And the U.S. has also even been trying to convince our allies not to use Huawei for their 5G integration, which will obviously then put China on a larger stage than the U.S. in 5G.
Yeah, so basically, guys, Apple is, Apple. Everyone knows Apple. But Huawei is kind of like the Chinese version of Apple. They're pretty similar to Apple, but they're from China. So pretty much Apple and Huawei are getting in a mini trade war. I wouldn't, it's nothing too serious right now, but they're going back and forth. They're just throwing little jabs at each other right now. And this can potentially escalate. China's kind of messing with Apple and Apple's kind of messing with Huawei. So that's just something to keep in mind for, just look at Apple for this week. And then also, guys, so Tom, if you could go to a SPY chart real quick.
Yep.
You guys know the market's being very weird right now in the sense that, we'll see Apple go up for 10 days straight. And then we'll see the market looks like it's about to retest the lows this week, but it's just very volatile, right? It's very indecisive. It's not really moving too much, and it's very, very confusing. And you're probably thinking, well, maybe the market's just kind of stabilizing and we just have a nice slow uptrend from here, or maybe we have a V-shape up, or is this whole virus thing going to get worse, and are we going to break the low, the previous lows? And the thing is what I resorted to, kind of what my thoughts on this, as I said, what are the big boys doing? What's Warren Buffett doing? What are all these top hedge fund managers doing in a time like this? Because those people are the ones with all the money, all the power, all the resources, all the top analysis tools possible. What are they doing? I look at Warren Buffett. One, he cut all of his airline positions. Two, he cut a major position of his Goldman Sachs position, which was very shocking to me. Actually, that was very, very shocking to me to see Buffett cut that Goldman Sachs position. So basically what that's telling me is Warren Buffett is very uncertain. And quite frankly, if he's going to sell Goldman Sachs right now and just trim a lot of his other positions, he knows that the market has a pretty good chance of, either falling more or just very uncertain, and it's not worth the risk. Warren Buffett has been around for what? I mean, not 100 years, but he's been around the block a while.
He almost looks like he's been around for 100 years.
My guy. But yeah, I mean, Warren Buffett, he's the guy, the Oracle of Omaha. He's been around for a while. He knows this stuff. If he's cutting his positions, he definitely knows something we don't know, right? And Warren Buffett's fund, Berkshire Hathaway, which is BRK, Tom?
Yeah, BRK and BRKB, BRKA.
Yep. So his fund, Berkshire, they are sitting on record cash levels right now, $137 billion, okay? ask yourself, don't just like let that flow like right through your ears, right? Think about why he's doing this. He knows the market can either fall more or definitely is very uncertain, and it's not worth the risk. This guy's been around forever. You know, he's I don't want to call him the king of Wall Street, but he's very well respected. You know, I look up to him a lot too. And besides Buffett, even other top fund managers are cutting their positions and sitting on a lot of cash. So basically what that tells me is, you know, the market's very uncertain right now, and there's a good chance that it can definitely retest lows. That's how I look at it. You guys can look at it in a different way, but if Warren Buffett and all these other guys are cutting their positions, that's definitely giving me some solid insight on the market right now. You know?
Yeah, me too, especially considering Warren Buffett's been known to meet with a lot of CEOs with companies, and he definitely has some information that other people do not have right
Yeah, of course. I mean, these guys all talk with each other. You know, they have all the resources, all the power in the world, all the money in the world. You know, he knows what's going on. So I'm kind of just gonna follow him. And you know, he's been around for a while, and he's done very well in his career. He made like he's like worth like $90 billion or something. So he knows his stuff. But on
now. Yeah,
to
whoever has a stock that's over $100,000 a share definitely knows what they're doing.
yeah, Berkshire A shares right now are what, 253 grand right now.
Yeah, that's
They were at,
insane.
they were at like 350 grand before the whole virus thing kicked in. So he knows his stuff, guys. So take it take it how you wish, but I'm definitely interpreting it in a bad way, like a bearish way. Now on to the momentum plays for tomorrow. So if you guys did not see my video from this Friday, pretty much I tell you exactly how to play these plays. Okay, pretty much we have 4 momentum plays for tomorrow. We have CGC, we have PINS, we have AG, and then last, NVDA. So all of these stocks have a lot of momentum to the upside right now. NVIDIA, the high was about 340 on Friday. So if NVIDIA is any point tomorrow, if NVIDIA is higher than 340, it's bullish, okay? I have a video from Friday explaining more of this strategy in depth. So I highly recommend you guys check this out, or check the video from Friday out to learn how to play these plays. But it's very simple. If it breaks a high, it's bullish. If it doesn't, then it's no play. Very simple. I know a lot of you guys in the comments down below do very well with this. I heard someone made like 5 grand on Friday from this, so that's great. Now on to the unusual options activity for tomorrow. We have the TWLO 200 strike call options that expire this week, which is May 22nd, and they put $4.59 million into this weekly option. Given that this option is $11 out of the money and it's a weekly option, I believe that this person is shorting this option, meaning that they want the option to expire worthless, meaning that TWLO is probably going to be below $200 by the end of this week. So
Funny they do that right at a key $200 mark also.
yeah, exactly. That's another good point. But guys, to piggyback off that trade, the best thing you could do is sell a call credit spread or just TWLO calls. So you could sell like the 200 calls, or you could just sell the 200 calls and buy like the 205 calls, okay? Or you could buy puts, but it's a little bit more risky to do that. Your best bet would be to sell the call credit spreads on TWLO, the 200 straight calls, and then you could buy the 205s. But now on to your guys' questions from the last video. With the first question, we have Green saying, you guys are great. Plays on TJ Maxx and Kohl's this week. Awesome. Can you pull up like a Kohl's or TJ Maxx chart? I think it's KSS for Kohl's. Yeah, so 1754. I mean, because J.C. Penney just filed for bankruptcy on Friday, so I'm curious to see how Kohl's will react. You know, but it should have momentum either way. So whether it's up or down, it should definitely has a lot of potential for a play. We have you saying solid info. Just a note, the wrong ticker on Fastly. It's FSLY. Long term, it's likely a great investment. Short term, maybe high. Okay. We have Marcus. Thank you for the comment. Marcus, we have thank you. Tom, for your analysis on the stimulus package. In my honest opinion, the package is a joke. Yeah, I mean, Tom, you said it was pretty likely to get rejected by the Senate, right? Didn't you read that somewhere?
Yeah, they said it's definitely dead on arrival in the Senate, at least the way it is now. They'll probably make edits to it and, redirect funding to different types of places.
Yeah, I feel you. Now we have Joe saying, thank you guys. How many long duration options trades do you hold at a time in your portfolio? I currently have about 10 short put / call options at different expiration dates ranging from 1 to 6 months in expiration. I am thinking of adding more, but I am a little hesitant since I am new to options. I like to do very wide strangles on stocks that have nice premiums. Just sold the strangle on UNH and Adobe this Friday. Can you pull up a chart on UNH and Adobe, Tom, like dailies? But Joe, to answer your question, I
Yep,
just
six
traded
months daily.
I just trade the stat modeling plays, so that could range anywhere from 1 to 7 or 8 plays at a time. Normally it's around like 3 to 4, but I really just hold that, and then I'll add in some credit spreads from stat modeling too. But yeah, I like the strategy on UNH and Adobe. It's good with the stocks that have high premiums. We have Geo saying, really like these longer videos. Very helpful and entertaining the whole way through. Quick question for the next podcast. So when you go on the top gainers on the website, which is Finviz, do you look through to see good companies? Because of the first page, there's a couple stocks under $5. So Gio, I personally, for all like my top gainers, I run a custom scan, but for the Finviz, just go to top gainers like Tom just did, and you want to click optional like Tom just did on the scanner, and then for price, I mean, generally you want, like, this is just my personal scan. I like them about over $40, you could say. That's like a general rule of thumb. About over $40. You could go 30, you could go 50, 30, 40, 50. It's pretty much all the same. And just sort by the top gainers. Make sure you have optionable on there. And that's how I like to do it. We have guys saying on Finviz, is there a way to search just for options? Not at the moment, but you can on Thinkorswim. We have Ani saying, thank you, JC Penny, for being my guinea pig when I puts in you. I made some money. Awesome. Perfect. We have Chip saying, nice video. I'm new to trading. Do you have a Discord where I can just ask more general questions? Yes, we do. And I commented on your comment. And also, there is the link for the Discord in the description down below. And we have Claudia saying, share it on Facebook. Thank you so much for sharing that. Really helps grow the channel. I really appreciate that. We have Hunter saying, great podcast. Pretty sad to see all these retail stores filing for bankruptcy. Tom hit the nail on the head with the House bill too. Do you think a lot of these biomed stocks that have blown up over the virus vaccine hopes will fall back down a lot after it all ends? So I think in general they will. It's I don't want to call it a pump and dump, but it's just like a bubble kind of. Pretty much whatever company comes up with the vaccine, I think they will do very well in the long term. You know what I mean? But all of these, like even penny stocks, or even just these biomed stocks in general, some of them are running up way too much, and that they have to have something come out of it, whether it be a cure or a vaccine or just something of value. You know what I mean? Because they're really, by the stock running up, they're really changing the whole value of their company. So they have to have something to back that up. Next, we have Mai saying, thanks, guys, new follower here. So that's awesome. Thank you guys all for these comments. We had great comments in the comments down below. Tom, did you have any last minute stocks, options, anything to look out for this week?
I think that does it, Mike.
Awesome. So guys, with that being said, I'm very excited for the market this week. What are futures looking at right now, Tom?
They were up earlier. I wonder what they're doing. I think they're about consolidating over right now. Let's go do a 5-minute chart.
Let's see.
Oh boy, that was some lag.
How about YM futures?
Yeah. Let's see. The Dow.
200 points. There we go.
Nice. There we go. Solid break from open here. I like the consolidation up here as long as we can continue it in the morning, maybe break this high of like 23,750.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Well, both Tom and I are very excited for the week ahead in the market. Should be a good one. Have a lot of current great plays. I'm very excited for this week in the market. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe. We post these daily stock market watch lists and analysis videos, and they're completely free. And any questions you have, we answer them. If you guys have any questions or anything, let us know in the comments down below. We answer your questions. You guys get your questions answered, and then it helps the channel grow at the same time. So I just want to say thank you guys all so much for watching the video to the end so far. Well, other than that, thanks for watching.